now. Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Rachel Eiler. We'll get to those top stories in just a bit. But first, the Bucks are going to the NBA Finals for the first time in 47 years. I'm excited. Griffin, I know you are excited just as much.
Oh my God, Rachel, I am pumped. The Bucks did exactly what they needed to do against the dangerous Hawks team. They played great defense all night long, and offensively, they did their job. A great performance from Chris Middleton on both sides of the ball. He really set the tone for Milwaukee, scoring a high of 23 points in the third quarter alone. The Bucks are your Eastern Conference champions and will be taking on the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals. We got a lot to break down coming up in sports. We'll have that later on. Rachel.
Awesome. Thank you, Griffin. We'll check in with you in just a bit. For now, fireworks are in high demand as the 4th of July is now less than 24 hours away, but people are finding that it's much harder to get their hands on them. Grace Hudick gives us a look into why.
A booming business.
What we have is what we have, and when it's gone, it's gone.
Causing a shortage of supply.
In the past years, I could order my fireworks and have them in 1 to 3 days. This year, it took me 3 weeks to get my fireworks.
Fireworks shop owners like Andrew Obrecht are having a tough time keeping their shelves stocked.
Last year, we had a really good year in the fireworks business, and the pressure was on China to make more fireworks than they've ever had to produce in the history of China.
Last year, many fireworks shows and festivals were canceled because of the pandemic, forcing people to buy their own and light up personal shows.
The demand for fireworks was way up. It was the best and busiest year in the history of the fireworks industry, not only for me, but for other fireworks providers.
And while people can still celebrate at home, shows like the one at Black Hawk Country Club are fully stocked and ready to safely put on a professional show.
We're shooting all stuff that's 200 feet or more in the air, which should be visible from most of the golf course.
This year, Gary Johnson is launching his fireworks higher to give people the option of spacing out throughout the golf course.
Bring yourself, bring your kids, bring a picnic if you want.
Bringing plenty of options to a weekend where there will be plenty of fun to go around.
And Andrew, we had a beautiful Saturday, July 3rd, but what is going to be coming our way for the 4th of July outside?
Yeah, it was great outside tonight and today, Rachel, and we are going to be having a very similar feel tomorrow. So looking at those high temperatures today with those upper 80s and low 90s, we'll arrive around here again tomorrow, so a pretty hot one to expect on the 4th of July. Current wind speeds pretty mild right now. We are going to be having kind of a stillness to the air overnight, but tomorrow it's going to be a bit more breezy with the southwest wind, having wind gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour. But before we get there, for the rest of the night, we'll be under mostly clear to partly cloudy skies and having low temperatures dipping on down to the 60s. So for your look ahead hour by hour, getting on down to those 60s for our overnight lows, well above that average of 54, and then right back up to the 80s by 10 a.m. Rachel?
Thank you, Andrew. The housing market has been on fire in cities and towns across the country, but according to Bankrate, 64% of millennials, 45% of Gen X, and 33% of baby boomers regret their home purchases. With fierce competition during the pandemic, some buyers have been making offers sight unseen and waiving contingencies to win bidding wars, like this first-time buyer who decided to skip a home inspection.
It wasn't probably the smartest idea, but if you look at the house, it's a pretty house. We just kind of got duped. We really got duped.
And it's an important cautionary tale for all of those looking to buy a home. We'll have more into that coming up this week on a special week-long series called Priced Out on NBC. The town of Caston Fire Department held their annual chicken barbecue and car show earlier today. The event has been around for more than 30 years, providing plenty of food for people coming from all across the Northwoods area.
We generally serve around between 900 and 1,000 chicken dinners. We also serve brats and home fries that we cut up and make. We have dilly bars for sale. Because when it gets hot, people like a little bit of ice cream.
Fire Chief Lear says that the fundraiser directly supports the fire department for many of their needs.
We do various things. We brought new turnout gear a few years ago. We helped pay for our new tanker. We try to buy the little extras we might need for the department without having to go to the taxpayers for everything we need.
The event offered fun for all with about 20 classic vehicles on display along with a 50-50 raffle. The fire department extends a huge thank you to everyone that came out to the fundraiser. The first annual Towers Revenge 5K race took place near Minocqua today. Over 80 racers participated in the run, bringing summer fun to Minocqua's Winter Park. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski brings us the story.
We're just trying to encourage people to come out and use the park because it's a great resource that we have here for the community.
Born from a love for the Winter Park, the race route travels past the park's 2 landmark towers.
We have an incredibly dedicated group of skiers and winter sports enthusiasts that come out here to use the park, and a lot of those people also run, they also mountain bike, they also road bike, and so we're trying to do events for the silent sport community all year round.
Mark Stuber says that the event is amazing for the Northwoods community.
Anytime we can get people out here to run a race, it's a good time. So we're looking forward to it. We hope that everyone comes out, has a great time, and then, goes back and has a wonderful 4th of July.
So now it is off to the races to see how many people will take advantage of the beautiful Minocqua area.
Up until this season, there's been really no summer activities at Minocqua Winter Park. So now this summer we have an outer parking lot so you can come anytime and you can hike on the trails. Minocqua is a great place, and we have so many things to do here. We hope that people just take the time to come out and see the park and enjoy it.
Reporting in Minocqua, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
Plans to demolish the remaining portion of the building in Florida is now moving full speed ahead in Surfside, and it could start as early as tomorrow morning when we return. What officials are saying, as over 100 people remain missing in the rubble. Plus, a little bit of night rain may affect your 4th of July plans. Meteorologist Andrew Kikafer will have your full forecast next, right here on NBC.
Where are you going to go to get your car put back to new? Precision Body and Frame. The quality's in our name. Collision, precision.
Renee is not an influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker. Just look at the way she's reshaping and reimagining her 4-acre slice of heaven. It's not hard to tell she's the real deal. Renee runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because out here, you can't fake a job well done. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
I was in an abusive relationship for 10 years. Then it progressed from me to my son, and that I couldn't do it anymore, so I purposely became homeless to get away from that scenario. I was homeless for 3 months. I found out about Sunshine for Humanity. I knew I was in a safe place. My life currently now is actually really good. I got my own place. I got a car of my own. I volunteer every Wednesday at the homeless shelter. Our homeless shelter can house up to 8 people. You can stay here as long as you need. If you know of anybody in need, please don't hesitate to contact us. Come to Sunshine. That's where the help is. Help us pay it forward. Keep feet off the street by contacting us today.
Where are you going to go to get your car put back to new? Precision Body and Frame. The quality's in our name. Collision, precision.
Welcome back and happy 3rd of July. We're hearing some of you outside of the studio lighting off your fireworks. Saw a lot of you grilling out tonight, and boy, is it a great night for it. It'll be pretty mild all around, a calmness to the air, and mostly clear skies. What we're seeing overhead is going to be kind of that hazy film that we saw today, so don't be fooled by that. It will be mostly clear overnight with some passing clouds. Right now in Eagle River, we have clear skies, temperatures in those upper 60s. Like I said, kind of a stillness to the air, and a little bit humid. And in Wausau, also clear skies, temperatures in those middle 70s, pretty comfortable out there right now, and that'll be the case for the rest of the night. And now getting out the door in Wausau tomorrow morning, we're going to be in the 70s pretty quickly to start the day, but spending most of the day in the mid to upper 80s, maybe even touching 90 degrees, so it'll be another hot one all around, and that will be under mostly sunny skies all across Wausau and the rest of the north central Wisconsin region, so a very similar day to what we had today. Now looking a little closer at our Sunday, here we go, looking at 11:30, seeing a mostly sunny day. Again, this will be kind of that hazy film that we saw over the day today. And then getting into the afternoon, we are going to start to see a band of rain showers and potentially a few thunderstorms working their way into central Wisconsin. So timing this out for you, here we are at 8 o'clock, seeing mostly Price and Taylor counties getting that chance for some showers, maybe a couple thunderstorms too. And then for the rest of the night, we will be having most of that rain activity staying to the west of Highway 51 and to the south of Highway 8. So for a few more hours there, seeing some potential isolated showers and storms passing on by, but the most of that will be done by midnight. And then we're drying on out for the rest of the night and dry for most of Monday. So looking a little further at our 4th of July overnight at 8 p.m. in the 70s, staying in the 70s for most of the night until we get into later into the overnight, getting down to the 60s. And having that best bet for any sort of thunderstorms or showers in Rhinelander will be around 9 p.m. And along with any thunderstorms tomorrow will be the chance for some large hail up to 1 inch in diameter. And there could be some strong winds too, damaging winds with wind gusts getting upwards of 50 miles per hour. And you'll notice most of this is going to be north of Wausau tomorrow. So we saw that activity coming in, like I said, mostly for Price and Taylor counties tomorrow evening. Now looking at that future rainfall potential that we'll have, you'll see most of that staying south of Highway 8 and to the west of Highway 51. And then that rain will pick back up after it crosses Highway 51, but staying more towards south central Wisconsin. And then after that, we will be having more rain chances and some thunderstorms to start off the week. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, a few more mild rain chances before we dry on out on Thursday. And all the while, we will be cooling on off after the 4th of July, starting on Monday with those highs in the mid 80s. But then after that, we're going to be hanging out in the 70s for the rest of the week, right around our average of 79 for this time of year. Current temperatures out there right now in those low 70s to upper 60s. And we have some more temperatures to shave off too, with those lows getting down to 66 in Rhinelander. And that will be under mostly clear skies, and there'll be a calmness out there overnight with very still winds. And then looking at the 4th of July coming on up, it will be a pretty hot day all around, very similar feeling to today. Highs in the low 90s under mostly sunny skies. And yes, it will be humid once again. Now for a look at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress is going to show a fantastic day for the 4th of July, followed up by thunderstorm chances and rain chances to start off the work week. Rachel?
Thank you, Andrew. It's a race against the clock this weekend with challenges mounting at site of the collapsed condo building in Florida. Daryl Forgest has the latest from Surfside.
The numbers are fluid and will continue to change.
Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava says that 2 more victims were pulled from the rubble of a collapsed condo building in Surfside on Friday night. But with a tropical storm expected to reach the west coast of Florida by Tuesday, officials have decided to demolish what's left of Champlain Tower South.
We have a building here in Surfside that is tottering. It is structurally unsound, and although the eye of the storm is not likely to pass over this direction, you could feel gusts in this area.
Governor Ron DeSantis met with local officials on Friday to discuss the demolition.
We agreed that the only solution for that problem was to eliminate it.
The Surfside mayor says that structure will come down as early as Sunday. Burkett added that the demolition will allow rescue workers to pour over the entire site without being in danger of falling debris. They've also been collecting personal items as they go, precious memories for the families and survivors. I'm Daryl Forgest reporting.
And Governor DeSantis declared a state of emergency ahead of Hurricane Elsa, and the storm is currently downgraded to a tropical storm by the National Hurricane Center. The state of emergency includes Miami-Dade County. The storm is expected to bring 70-mile-per-hour sustained winds and will begin affecting the Florida Keys as early as Monday. DeSantis said that the state is prepping for isolated tornadoes, heavy rain, flood, and flashing flood. Well, the Bucks are heading to the NBA Finals. It's the first time in 47 years. Griffin Stroin has the highlights coming up after the break.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
If
took us years to find the perfect bun for Culver's Pretzel House Pub Burger.
It's got the nice pretzel flavor on the outside, but when you open it up, it's light and airy. It's got a nice sweet flavor to it. It literally melts in your mouth.
This bun is perfect for a Pretzel House Pub Burger. Seared fresh beef, tangy mustard bistro sauce, pickled red onions, 2 slices of bacon, served with our signature cheddar cheese sauce.
This bun was made for this burger. This is perfect.
I think it's an awesome burger. Welcome to Delicious.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College. We're ready when you are.
As a Wausau family doctor, I'm not just treating patients, I'm taking care of my neighbors. So when you ask me, as a Wisconsin doctor, do I trust the COVID-19 vaccines? My answer is yes. Ask your family doctor what they think.
Huge online auction, Rhinelander, Wisconsin. 150 firearms, ammo, collector car, trucks, trailers, UTV, golf cart, tools, home contents, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroin starts now.
The Milwaukee Bucks are your Eastern Conference champions. Many did not believe in Bucks this season, myself included. They were the 3rd seed coming into the playoffs. They lost their star Giannis in Game 4 of this series. All signs pointed to them losing at some point, but they proved everyone wrong. Let's show you how they got it done tonight. Trae Young was in action, but still no Giannis for Milwaukee. Now in the first quarter, some great passing here. Chris Middleton to Bobby Portis, who throws it up to Brook Lopez for the alley-oop. What a play. And then even with a bad foot, Trae Young was still hooping. He drives to the hole, makes the layup and the foul. He only had 13 points, though, on the day. In the second, a steal from Drew Holiday is going to lead to a sweet dunk here from Pat Connaughton. The Bucks would lead by 4 at halftime, but the third quarter belonged to this man, Chris Middleton. He says, "Can I have this dance?" The layup is good and the foul. Then pump fake, little floater, that's good. And then he's got it all going. The three-pointer here is money. He scored 23 points alone in the third quarter. What an impressive performance from Middleton. In the fourth, the Hawks would make it a little interesting, but a minute and a half left. PJ Tucker, the dagger three. The Bucks win 118-107. They will be taking on the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals. Now, the Brewers were also in action. Game 3 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Avi Garcia was on fire in this ball game. Top of the first, he sends an absolute missile into deep left center field. It's off the wall. 2-run score on the play, but he was not done there. He was cruising all day long. An inning later, Garcia is getting it done at the dish again. A single into right here is going to score another run from the Crew. And then the ninth, Milwaukee's up big. Garcia, he's still raking. This one is hit into the gap. 2 more runs score. Avi finished with 5 RBIs on the day. He leads the team with 51 total ribbies. Brewers win their 11th in a row, 11-2. Now, the 4th of July weekend here in the Northwoods screams boats. Driving by dozens of lakes today, I saw so many different boats enjoying the day. Now, most boats were docked, partaking in some adult festivities, but one group was racing. The Carpenter Lake Sunfish Regatta took place today in Eagle River. This is the 14th year of the regatta taking place here in the Northwoods. Racers came from all over the U.S. to partake. The crew raced for 3 hours in that hot beating sun. They were making up for lost time since they weren't able to race last year due to COVID. And with the beautiful weather, it was a perfect day to be on the lake.
Great. I would say everybody should come. All the sunfish sailors should come here. It's great fun. Great people, great hospitality, and great location.
That was your second place finisher. Oh, and by the way, he was 82 years old. Experience kills on that one. The regatta takes place every year on the Saturday of 4th of July weekend. If you want more information about the group, feel free to email me. I can get you connected with the right people. It was honestly a very fun group. Now, NASCAR's Xfinity Series was in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin today. A great race from Kyle Busch, who won, but Eagle River's very own Natalie Decker also competed. Wasn't her best day at the course, though. She finished in 32nd place, but she told us that it was a thrill to race again in her home state. Plus, let's have a little perspective here. Decker just turned 24, and this is her first year in the Xfinity Series. She isn't going anywhere, and she's only going to get better. And that is all we have in a very crazy, busy day in sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Go with the flow at Dvorak's Docks. Flow from Dvorak's Docks is installed by trained in-house employees. That's right, no subcontractors needed, so your shoreline setup is guaranteed. Get flow from Dvorak's Docks by calling 275-DOC.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Early Friday, the U.S. pulled its troops out of Bagram Air Base, and now the Taliban is already trying to take advantage. NBC's Richard Engel reports from Kabul, Afghanistan.
After the U.S. evacuated Bagram Air Base quietly, stealthily, the Pentagon says it will complete its pullout from Afghanistan early, by the end of August, ahead of the September 11th deadline set by President Biden. The U.S. is ending its longest war with a silent march out the door. It seems to be coming from the top. President Biden didn't want to talk about Afghanistan at the White House yesterday.
Are you worried that the Afghan government might fall?
I think they have the capacity to be able to sustain the government.
I
thought on Afghanistan. I want to talk about happy things, man.
Afghanistan.
I'm not going to answer any more question on Afghanistan. Look, it's 4th of July.
After the withdrawal, the U.S. has committed to supporting Afghan forces financially, maintaining a military presence at the embassy and perhaps Kabul airport, and carrying out airstrikes in Afghanistan from the region. Critics say Afghanistan runs the same risk of Iraq, which collapsed into anarchy and extremist rule after American forces completely pulled out. Many Afghans fear the same will happen here.
All Afghanistan going to be the same as before. No education, no freedom.
So what do you think? Do you think the Americans should stay?
I prefer to should stay, yeah. Because only about the soldiers of Afghanistan, like most, they get trained by American soldiers. They were together and anywhere. So as I see, like if the Americans stay here, we're going to be more in peace.
The Taliban have already been taking more territory as units of the Afghan security forces collapse, some surrendering to the Taliban as U.S. forces leave. The Taliban has captured several more districts in northern Afghanistan in the last 24 hours, and aid agencies are warning that because of the Taliban advances, because of increasing insecurity, there could be a massive flight of refugees from this country, and they say neighboring countries are not prepared for it. Richard Engel, NBC News, Kabul.
Looking for a better way to cool off this summer? Start with a trip to Wickersham Jewelry and receive a free Yeti cooler with your purchase of $1,500 or more during their Super Summer Jewelry event, June 28th through July 10th. Wickersham's has hundreds of engagement rings, wedding bands, earrings, bracelets, and necklaces in every style and gemstone. Take advantage of interest-free financing. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Mondays on Newswatch 12 today features Mugshot Monday. But what exactly is Mugshot Monday?
It starts with the opportunity to win a 12-ounce bag of coffee, with the coffee being sourced from in between the tropics across the world, then brought in here to Eagle River Roasters and roasted to perfection.
Have a great day. Thank you. And with that, you win an Eagle River Roasters coffee mug, perfect for that first cup of coffee with your favorite morning crew.
And join us Monday mornings for this week's winner.
Register online at WJFW.com.
Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin is calling your name. Our growing community is ideal for a getaway or even a new place to live. Adventurous types can find thrilling ways to explore the outdoors, while others soak in the serenity of nature. Families can ride bikes through picturesque trails or check out the quaint library, while golfers hit the green. Take a stroll through our charming downtown and dig into decadent supper club fare. Land O'Lakes has everything you need to LOL. Live out loud, that is.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
This July, the Games return for an Olympics unlike any other.
The Tokyo Olympics, brought to you locally on NBC by Nissan.
You deserve a car that thrills you. A car that puts goosebumps on your goosebumps. This is the new Nissan.
See the newly expanded fishing department and good supply of ammo at Chase Outdoors, just a short distance off Highway 51 at Cedar Creek Mall in Rothschild.
All right, gentlemen, I know it's only Saturday, but we can call this a successful weekend. Beautiful day outside. Bucks are winning.
Oh, my goodness. The Bucks are finally going to the NBA Finals.
It's been a while.
What a series it's going to be against the Phoenix Suns. Hopefully this man, Giannis, will be back. You know, we had that knee injury in Game 4. Hopefully he's back because the Bucks are going to need him.
Definitely. Well, we're excited to send you down to Milwaukee to see it live in action. Looking forward to all of those highlights. Beautiful day here in the Northwoods. Hopefully we're keeping that throughout the entire weekend, Andrew.
Well, for the most part, yeah, we will, Rachel. Coming up on the 4th of July, we'll be having a mostly sunny day with high temperatures once again making a run for 90 degrees. But then overnight, there will be that chance for some isolated showers and thunderstorms. So don't let your guard down there. We'll be looking at that tomorrow. But otherwise, it should be a nice day all around.
Wonderful. Well, happy 4th of July, everybody, from all of us at Newswatch 12. We'll see you tomorrow night.